Hey guys, what's up? It's Tati. Like, I normally do not do review for Raw or SmackDown, but I had to tonight because it was actually pretty decent, and I just feel like I have to talk about this. And I don't really have much friends to call on the phone and talk about wrestling since wrestling's not cool anymore. So obviously, I could talk about it with you guys, YouTube, who obviously would watch me because you guys like wrestling. Anyway, um, Raw was pretty decent tonight. Very exciting, for me. The show started off with a segment between the Big Show and CM Punk. Honestly, wasn't really paying attention too much about that, but it was obvious that CM Punk and Big Show was gonna have to, you know, be in the match later that night for the main event or whatnot. Um, I believe the first match of the night was Del Rio versus Zack Ryder. It was over quickly, obviously, because it was Zack Ryder. Um, Del Rio gave an armbar to Zack Ryder, and he tapped. And just when he thought everything was over, OMG. Rey Mysterio returns. It was like super crazy. Like, I was like screaming. I have this really annoying scream that I do when I'm excited, especially when I'm watching wrestling. You don't want to hear it because I'm going to save you guys from losing your hearing if you have your headphones or whatever on. But I was like super excited, jumping for joy, whatever. Even my sister, who watches wrestling just to keep me company after many times of forcing her to watch, she was excited too because it's been a while since we've seen him. The last time I saw him, I actually saw him. He came to Miami for this pre-sale that they had for the WrestleMania tickets, and he was there and signing autographs and stuff like that. So that was the last time I saw him. That was in I think November. I believe it was November, or it was in October, something like that. And pretty cool to see him. So I was marking out like crazy. Anyway, he pretty much beats his ass, and then everyone's all excited to see Rey Mysterio. Very cool moment. Can't wait to see this feud between ADR and Rey Mysterio. Can't wait. Alright, so next was the tag team match with Titus O'Neil and Darren Young versus Kofi Kingston and R-Truth. It was for the tag team titles. Kofi Kingston and R-Truth won, retaining their titles. Obviously, I'm being honest here. I really don't think primetime players deserve anything. If anything, I think the Usos should be getting their title shots. They're the real, they're the real tag team. The most, well, what am I saying? They're the only tag team. They're the only ones in the WWE that came that were, you know, trained as tag teams. Everyone else were like single competitors put together. I honestly feel like the Usos are being robbed, and the Usos better get that title. Primetime players, they don't deserve it in my eyes. They're the reason why Goldust is gone, because Goldust was, I think he was training them. And just a simple move, I forgot what it was. Just a simple, basic thing they couldn't even get done, and they ended up getting someone really hurt. And then boom, Goldust gets the boot. I met Goldust on Saturday, by the way. He autographed his book and took a picture with him. Pretty cool guy. Very nice. Very, very, very nice guy. Anyway, I think the next match was Eve partnered with The Miz versus Daniel Bryan and AJ. Daniel Bryan was helping AJ through this match, and him helping her helped them win that tag team match. After that, he was talking about, oh, how this is something that I've always wanted to say, I never got a chance to say, blah blah blah. And then he told her that he loved her, and she's all looking confused as usual. And then he asked her to marry him, and she didn't say anything. And he put the ring on her finger. Then that's when she said yes. And then the whole crowd was like, no, no, no. And then once they started chanting yes, that majority of the crowd started chanting yes too. The crowd is so like confused, really. I don't know what it is. Do they want to chant yes, or they just saying yes because it's the thing now? I don't know. But anyway, I was happy about this because I want to see a wedding. It's been a while since we've seen a wedding at WWE, and it's usually disastrous. So if you want to see this wedding with Daniel Bryan and AJ, you got to tune in to next week for Raw 1000th episode. I'm so gonna be there. I'll make sure that I don't go anywhere that whole day just to make sure that I don't miss a thing. Not one thing. Remember, Raw starts at 8. Let's see what else happened that night. Oh, how could I forget? Oh my god. So Heath Slater obviously is going to go against someone who's like a legend, or someone from the past or whatever. And I'm sitting there waiting, and I'm like jumping in my seat, like literally jumping in my seat, like there's like ants on the floor or whatever like that. And I'm just super excited. And then boom, the music hits. It's Rikishi theme song, and I just start going crazy, like screaming, like that annoying scream that I told you I do, like really screaming, losing my mind. Like I was so like not thinking about this. The reason why I didn't feel like I never thought Rikishi would come. Not that it was ever in my mind, but it was a bit surprising to me because I know Rikishi did complain about the ceremony this year because Yokozuna, who was obviously I believe his uncle, I don't remember, but they're obviously related. He was complaining about how he felt like the WWE didn't give really much time to air Yokozuna's induction into the Hall of Fame or whatever like that. So I didn't even think so, and it was surprising when I saw Rikishi at Access and all that stuff earlier this year. So it's like, oh, okay, so I didn't think he would want to do much with him, especially with the way that the Usos, obviously, if you didn't know, Rikishi's the father of the Uso twins. So, with the Uso twins not really getting much of the opportunity in the tag team division or just at all, I wouldn't even think he'd come. But he came. Hopefully this does something for the Usos. Anyway, he has a match with Heath Slater and, classic Rikishi stuff. Things to get you excited. I know people who obviously was watching since back then were all excited to see Rikishi. Like, it was like crazy, like super exciting. I felt like a little girl again. But what was even more exciting was after Rikishi did win. Oh, and he did pay homage to Umaga during that match as well. Anyway, during that whole thing after the match, Rikishi obviously starts doing his dance. So we already know the lights cuts off, right? So when the lights cut off, and then it turns back on. You see two other guys with him in the ring. I was like, not too cool, because maybe I miss Scotty, but not pretty much of Bryan Christopher or whatever. He's kind of lame. But anyway, it was the Uso twins, and I just screamed and lost my mind like crazy, like you had no idea, like mark out to the max, like it was so crazy. But anyway, it was really, really cool. I was excited to see it, and then they did the whole dance or whatever like that, and I thought it was cool because him dancing with his sons, and it's like, it's so awesome to see that. So after they started dancing and it got like really, really cool, and then everyone's talking about it because obviously it's like a really cool mark out moment, whatnot. So they finished, do they dance or whatever like that, and everyone's pretty much so excited. Like me, I'm like super excited still, like crazy. I'm still excited. I'm actually, after I'm done with this and upload it, I'm gonna go watch it because I loved it. Anyway, after that was over, let's see what happened. Honestly, I really don't remember so much, but it's super awesome. Okay, if I'm forgetting something, I'm sorry. I'm just so into that moment. Like, it was like that moment where you just feel like a little kid again. Cause it's like, I remember watching this when I was a kid, and it's been so long since I've seen it, and then you see it again and you're like, wow, this is so awesome. So let's see, let me just jump right into the main event, which was Big Show and CM Punk. I think it was pretty cool. It was a great match. I liked it. Not the best thing out there, but a pretty good match to end the show. It was pretty decent. John Cena had an announcement, obviously, and it was really just saving John Cena just to be the last person seen on Raw. I hate how CM Punk isn't really getting that treatment like a champion. CM Punk, obviously, yeah, he's champion, but if Cena was champion, it'd be different. CM Punk even when his entrance to the ring, he's the first one to come out. I mean, champions come out last. You know, if it was Cena, they definitely do it for him. I just hate it. You know, I'm a Cena fan or whatever like that, but I just hate it because I like I'm a traditionist, and I love things to be traditional. Yeah, things could break or whatever like that, but you cannot just do one thing for somebody and then everybody else is like, fuck you. You just get whatever you want. Cena's still number one, champion or not. But anyway, Big Show ends up hitting the referee, so the match was obviously ended for striking the referee. And after striking the referee, Cena comes because Big Show starts attacking CM Punk. So obviously here comes another tease where they want you to think that someone's gonna cash in that Money in the Bank briefcase, and he didn't. And he's like his announcement. So his announcement pretty much was that he's gonna face CM Punk next week. He's gonna cash in his Money in the Bank contract, and that match would be him cashing it in, rather it being, oh, I'm just gonna jump you after you finish the match. He's cashing in for a match, a title match, and I think he's gonna win it. Really, to be honest, I don't want to see that. Or maybe it won't happen at all because people are already talking about how The Rock is going to get involved. That would be sick. You know, I would not be surprised, but that would be like the coolest thing because obviously that would be the main event. I can't wait for Raw next week. I'm like super excited. DX gonna open up the show, so you know it's gonna be pretty cool, especially with them opening the show. Just the perfect way to open it up. I'm praying to God that the Undertaker is there because I really want to see him. It's been a while since we see him. Who else is gonna be there? I'm assuming that there will be legends. You know, if you look at the clip where they're talking about it, they're showing like Bret Hart and Roddy Piper. Maybe they might be there. I can't say, but you know, with them showing a clip, I don't think they're just gonna put anybody on there just where you think that they're coming. But let's see, The Rock is definitely gonna be there. Who else? I don't know, but I know it's gonna be big names and everything, and it starts at 8. And it's gonna be huge. Charlie Sheen, is he gonna be there? I don't know if he's actually physically gonna be there. Probably so, but I don't know. He's doing some Twitter shit. I don't even care about Twitter, but it's whatever. It's gonna be huge. And AJ and Daniel Bryan wedding. Oh my God, this is like a wrestling orgasm for me. I am super excited, guys. Please tune in. I think it's gonna be worth it. You know, I don't know how it is going to be for 3 hours every week, because sometimes even with 2 hours, it seems to be taking forever. But I think it's, at least for the first episode where they start at 3 hours, it's going to be pretty cool. So Raw 1000th episode, check it out. I'm pretty sure we won't be too disappointed unless John Cena wins the title. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching my review. I'll probably try doing a review for SmackDown and keep doing it every week for probably every show. I'll try. But anyway, I kind of like Raw. It's pretty decent. And if you didn't see it, I'll post a link down below for you to see it. And thank you for watching my video. Bye.